Hello students, in this video we are going to see the oral and audio-visual sources. Children, let me first explain you what are oral sources. Oral sources are compositions that are passed on from one generation to the other by the way of information and thus preserved. Children, hope you have understood the oral sources, right? Now, let's see which sources are included in oral sources. And they are inspirational songs, povadas, folk tales, narrations, fairs, interviews, OV, and folk songs. Now, let's see how these sources are important to study history. Inspirational songs. Though many inspirational songs were composed during the freedom movement, but only some are available at present. We get information about the conditions during pre-independence period. They gave inspiration to the society and infused spirit in the freedom movement. Now, Povadas. Povada is a dramatic narration by alternatingly reciting poetry and prose extract. It is a source to get information about a historical work of a person or event. Povadas were composed on the freedom struggle of 1857 and valor of revolutionaries during British rule. For example, Satyashodak Samaj composed povadas to awaken the oppressed classes, and during the Samyukta Maharashtra movement, povadas were composed to feel enthusiasm among the revolutionaries. Children, hope all of you are now clear with oral sources. Now, let's move on to the last part of the lesson, that is video, audio and audio-visual sources. Let us first see the visual sources, and it includes photographs, pictures, drawings, etc. Now let me explain you how photographs are important to study history. Well, after the development in the art of photography, it became important source of modern Indian history, as well as the medieval period paintings are also available, which shows the physical features of a person or the visual description of a particular event, as well as the photograph of a person gives information about the physical features, dressing style, etc. In this way, photograph helps us to study history. Now, we will move on to the audio sources, which are recordings. In the modern period, speeches of leaders or important personalities, songs, music are also available in the form of recordings. For example, recording of Jana Gana Mana sung by Rabindranath Tagore himself, speeches of Subhash Chandra Bose and lectures of leaders are also available. So students, they can be used as a source of history as they give information on social and political conditions during that particular period, right? Next, we are going to study audio-visual sources, which includes films, as well as the best example of audio-visual sources is the thing that you are using right now. Yes, children, you are right. That is mobile. Now, let's see how films play an important event in studying past history. Films, movies, and documentaries are all audio-visual sources of modern Indian history. Dadasaheb Phalke laid the foundation of Indian film industry in 1913. Also, the audio-visual recordings of Dandi Yatra, Salt Satyagraha, Quit India movement are also available. The advantage of this technological development is that the events that had taken place in the past could be seen in reality. Also, we come to know about the prevalent conditions, problems, dressing style through audio visual source. So, students, as all these sources are very important to study history, it should be preserved very carefully, right? Students, with this, we have completed our first lesson, Sources of History. Hope all of you have understood now.